Hello everybody, Shady here coming back at you with some more Imperial Guard Firebase. We're here back on the planet of... I don't know, but we have received a Vox transmission notifying us of multiple Imperial heretics and Xenos having landed in the area, and their identification classes so far that have been documented are Orkoid, Eldari, and Chaos worshippers. So we're in some hot water. We're not ready for that, but we will get it on. What the hell did we do? Oh yeah, we're still set to research this. As a part of the transmission, we were sent for the STC. The STCs for Imperial Subject, Adeptus Astartes, Adeptus Arbitraries, and Imperial Clothing, so we can get started on all that. Let's take a look around the map. We pretty much have mined out most of the resources we primarily need. Oh, let's see here. Military cadet. That was weird. Military cadet Dorn is crashing transport. If he survives, Dorn is a Shusava Vespid. If you rescue him, he'll join you freely. Otherwise, he's a Xenos. Well, wherever he ends up crashing is his problem. Our girls are hard at work, resowing some plants and cooking up a storm, as Bowman does. I believe we have the bill set up to craft both marble. Got marble around here. It's marble and sandstone, I believe. What are you? Granite? More granite. Have a bit of marble. So, Bowman should finish out that in just a second. Maybe like 1 or 2 more sets of meals. Should be all ready. They're deconstructing this. Sandstone, not that great, but it'll work. Well, we go ahead and also order the mining of this. Tony's working on that. She's doing that, and she's finishing out steel mining around here. Which is perfect. And I'm just going to quickly tell her also to haul, so she'll grab a bunch before she heads back. Bowman, and oh my god, why? So I'm going to do this now. I've thought about it, and I think it's a good idea. I'm going to give them a counter. So as they can... I'm being generous. They can't fuck up 3 times. Colonist is in need of treatment. How badly did you guys beat the crap out of each other? Not that bad. You'll live. Let's actually add... Bowman is actually our best cook. Let's have Tony follow up on cooking. Who's our medic? Oh, good. It's Tony. So, Tony, can you prioritize tending to her and then to her? Usually don't have that day. I believe we assigned them the idea of carrying 1. I'm going to change that up to 2. Because then we can be sure that we have medicine on hand. They'll only use the medicine in their inventories if I order them to, which will make it a lot easier to keep track. As for right now, we need to finish out that batteries research, but I'm going to queue up, using the sandstone, I'm going to queue up a battery storage point. And I'm going to do 3, there's a space for 2, 2, 3, just like that, and like this. It is a little bit in the middle of the way, but whatever. A prisoner being held by the Barracks tribe. He's a orc. I'm gonna ignore that. part first. Then you can work on the rest. These need to be hauled urgently. Now, how much lever and other stuff do we have? Got quite a bit. So if we go to production, pull up the hand tailoring table. I'm gonna set one down right here. Tony will get started on that. Let's also go ahead and order the smoothing of these walls and the mining out of this. Great. Let's see what we can make. Ooh, we want to give somebody the commissar jacket. Do we have the hat yet? Let me see here. Let me see. Probably skipping right over it. Yep, commissar cap. Order 1. Commissar jacket. Order 1. We'll give that to Tony. Who is our crafter? Who is our crafter? Tony is. That's... Need material. What do you need for the commissar jacket? Oh, Imperial power core. That's interesting. And ceramite. I don't think there's any of that on this map. That's a problem. Actually, that is weird. I'll be right back, guys. I think I found a problem with our mod order. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I did find a problem. I had a load order for a different private game I'm running where I have chaos and all that shit. I fixed it. Not gonna add the VF spit strain. I fixed it, so we shouldn't have the requirements on this anymore. Yeah, there we go. Oh fuck, it still needs gold. Plaid steel. Oh my god. Sorry, Tony. It's gonna take a while for us to get you that equipment. In the meantime, when we go ahead and queue up something else, our girls could use. Let's see. Let's give them some dusters. Just queue up 4 for now. That'll help them with just general heat and other stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and also order up a pack of Terrain 65 rucksacks. That should help them carry a bit more, and once we do deploy out into the field away from the Firebase, they should be able to handle it a bit better. Bowman's nearly finally done with the research for batteries, so I'm going to go ahead and throw down the door. I'm going to set up the workings of this. So we're going to want a power line here to about there. And then, who's assigned our constructor? There it is. There she is. Tony, can you smooth out these 2 walls? Smoothing takes so much time. Like, it's one of the worst jobs. She could actually get hypothermia for staying in the freezer for too long. Right now it's only at 0, and I think her comfortable lowest temperature is -6. So she's insulated for now. I'm gonna let her go to sleep, and I'm gonna queue it up as a first thing tomorrow morning. We need to give them a table. We do actually need to give them a table. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw down new ones in here. I think we'll make the table in this top corner. Furniture. Table. Just a simple 2x1 table should be enough. Set it up like so. Going again to work. Bowman's nearly done. We'll assign this to her. Assign this one to Go. Assign this to Bowman. Assign this to Tony. Looks like we need to cook up some more meals as well. Not the worst thing, but you know, it's better than nothing. The cooking is taking a lot of time away from bowman, so let's see if someone else can go ahead and start cooking 1. I'll set her to cooking 2. A quest. A drifter's desire aid. They want 70 silver. Well, they're all human. Let's have our moral conscience be their aid, and she'll go ahead and go and deliver them some silver. We don't have a lot of silver to give, but 70 isn't too bad. We'll give it to them. We'll do the charity. I don't think it affects our colonists. Fun festival, uniformed thoughts, passion for my work, superior interior. Yeah, I don't think they care about charity, but you know, every bit helps. Woo! Finally. Let's go ahead and straight away go into smithing. And we're going to go ahead and throw down some batteries. Power batteries. 1, 2. Now the plant. Just to pull this up, the plant scrap generator we can make. It doesn't require us to make things into chem fuel, but it burns for the plant scraps a lot more, and it needs about 100 of them. Whereas the chem fuel generator only takes 75, but it will last a lot longer and produce a little bit more power. That's why I'm going for that over the plant scrap generator. Actually, thinking about it, we can't. Why don't we throw one down for now? And they'll get working on that. Now, let's see here. Where are we going to throw down our Imperial Temple? I think right around here, maybe. And I want it to be somewhat big. However, I want to leave a space for defenses. Just don't want it to be too readily accessible to the enemy. So we're going to make a 2-wide door. Blow this out. There shouldn't be enough room. We're going to go ahead and order it to be made. I do not have enough. I don't want to use steel. When we go ahead and order one of them to be crafter, get her started on that, and why don't you do some research? We can throw down another research table, right? Find a space for it. You go ahead and throw down some research. Tony, could you start working on this, please? We lack the wood. Okay, well, let's obviously then do it out of steel. Because we lack the wood, right? Steel. There. After you're done meditating. Also, it's really hot inside this barracks, so I'm going to go ahead and throw down a cooler about here, I think. Don't care about that just yet. And then we're going to throw in a set of overwall vents. Don't care for those. Looks like we are progressing at a steady pace. That's good. That's good. So, the Imperial Shrine will go here. We'll have a storage zone here for chem fuel, generators. I think a small battery array on the backside would be a good idea. So let's make it in 2 separate blocks. Let's make it in 3 separate blocks, and so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As for the barracks, for the rest of the troopers, I think I'm going to throw it down around here, and we're going to make it actually kind of big. So we're going to do 10 going that way, and meet this to the wall, so that's 8. Actually, let's make it less, so we're going to do 20, and this would be 17. 20 by 17 sounds good. And that'll also leave us a pathway so we can keep using those coolers and we won't have to move around our kitchen. Let's go 17. And I think we're going to make it a 2-door opening on either side. As for where the openings are going to be, let's see. We want to give them a nice amount of space. Let's take a look here. I did go into the edit tools and modify this. We now ignore comfort, so they won't care about how things are. They don't give a shit about corpses because people die all the time, and small spaces don't affect them. So we can really make it very tight, the amount of space they have, and I'm gonna play into that. So we're gonna make it 3x3 room. So let's do it 1, 2, 3, and then build a doorway, 3, doorway, 3. So we can fit about 4 in a line, which is nice. I think that might actually work for both sides. Okay. So that will give us 8 colonists. We need a lot more than 8 to fend off against what's coming. So we're going to see how many rooms we can actually fit, and that will be our constant garrison number. Looks like we can fit just a bit. Yep. Okay. We're gonna throw down a little bit bigger walls, so we'll be able to house a total of 16 troopers. It's not a lot, but we'll have to make do with that. Doorways would be here and here, here and here, and this won't get started until we fully set up our power system. So why don't we go ahead and move this to here, because we don't need that there anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many across did I make this? Because I would like to make this an odd number so I can fit down everything properly. It's 10 across. Let's make it 11 across. If we make it 11 across, it will be in the middle right now, which is good. Let's have a 3-doorway system. So people can come in through 3 doors. Then we have the altar in the middle. 2 statues, 2 emperor statues on either side, and then pews. Should be just about perfect. You artistic. I think all of them have the artistic trait. Is Bowman a kid? Bowman is a... Oh my god. Bowman, you're 17 years old. You're the leader of this Firebase. You must have some skill. Batteries are going down, so as soon as they hook up, we'll start generating in excess, and that will let us actually keep our passive coolers, our overwall coolers, active through the night, which is great. I am going to go ahead and order you to refuel that, because I want that running. It takes 200, so it takes a full stack of these scraps, but it only lasts for like 1 or 2 days, even at full load, which is why I don't particularly like it. I think like the most it'll keep is like just shy of 2 days, whereas the chem fuel generator will burn for like hours. We'll lack the wood for final chair. Okay, well, let's make the final bit of furniture out of steel. Imperial citizens, we're used to this. Having conversations. It's good. It's good. It's good. Let's see. How's their social? Had a chit chat, insulted me, harmed me. Okay. Fartic fight. crushed together. What's crushed together mean? Whatever. Chit chat. Oh, crashed together. They all landed together. Okay. As for this, I'm gonna unsuspend this, but I don't think we'll ever actually do anything with it. You finish out that chair, please. Okay. This is a big improvement. You know, we have all the primary things down. Finally, we can start looking at expanding and reorganizing. Just taking a look at our surroundings, see if there's anything of interest. If I can spot any like plaid steel hiding in the walls or something. I don't see any, which is, it's not a problem. It's just a little aggravating. So I think our first priority, we should definitely get the temple down. That's a guaranteed. Following that, we need to. God, I keep spacing out. Following that, we also need to set up a trade beacon and a voxcaster, so that we can actually start communing with the rest of the Imperium and pull up information and potentially also contact some rogue traders that might be in the local area to help us out with our various tasks and needs. I'm gonna also tell her to make sandstone and granite. Do until you have not 2,000, just 400. What is your problem? Outdoors. I haven't been outdoors much recently. Okay, well, why don't you go and deliver some stuff? There you go. We're outdoors. Here, go deliver some more. Just deliver the last of it as well. There we go. We're gonna ignore this temporary workers quest because we need all hands on deck here. But now that we have our power situation more or less stabilized, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some lights in here. It is because it is dark inside these rooms, and I would prefer that they are able to see to a degree. I'm gonna actually have her go and help out with construction because that will give her a chance to be outdoors. Do you want to be outside? You're in darkness, that's your problem. Okay. Well, why don't we actually have you work on the lights a bit? Watch the construction, that's fine. Looks like we're pretty much set. Our corn is coming in nicely. And our rice plants are almost ready to harvest again. So while we are running low, it's just because we lack the materials, but that will be fixed momentarily. Tony, can you do meditate work on that, please? So, if any of you are wondering why I let them meditate, normally that's for psychcasters, but I've noticed that just having them take a short break to just calm down and think things over actually does help their mood a bit. So I do like to give them a bit of meditation time at the beginning of the day and at the end of it. I am going to actually just let it be at the end. So I'm going to set this to anything. Set that to work. And we are all out of meals. Allow for eating at survival meal. And this one. Let's see. These berry bushes are harvest fully grown. She'll get to work on that. Want out some more food. starting to cook. Works just fine. So, after smithing, we're going to go to microelectronics so we can get that the Vox console. That's right, it's a Vox console because we're in the Warhammerverse. And we should be able to start pulling more information as we need it, along with requisitioning supplies. That's how I'm gonna word that. Yep, requisitioning supplies. Also like to replace these wooden walls at some point. Temple is almost finished. It's almost built all the way around. Never finish cooking that. And then I'll let Bowman take over on that front. Hopefully, Bowman will take over. Could you finish out this? So you're a lot faster than her. Okay. And perfect. Let's take a look at their levels while they're sleeping. Bowman, you are a leader, so let's up your charisma a bit more. You are our crafter. You're also a nobody, so let's up your accuracy. Yeah, let's do that. And then Bowman, why don't you get some better con, because I need you to take a few more hits. Throwing up the roof. It's all well and good. Nice. We have 200 marble to spare. Normally I go for these fine ones, but we don't have the resources to withstand such an impact to our meager supplies, so we're gonna do the normal ones. It's gonna take 400 anyway. But, should make things a little bit easier. It's finally somewhat cool in there, and there we go. Microelectronics done. Immediately jump into smithing is done. Let's jump into microelectronics, and then we'll do. And then I think we'll do the bioelectric fuel. Might do the solar generators actually. This space is awful. That's fine. Don't have any major events coming up, and we don't have a person to execute. Which reminds me, we should probably figure out where we're going to have the brick, because I'm going to be honest with you, we are going to probably capture a few people. I'm thinking a prison close to here would be the best idea. And I don't want the prison to be too big or too overwhelming, so I'm just going to have it be like that. So there'll be a prison, and then... Wait, I'm just housing prisoners, right? Yeah, I don't care about them. They're going to be executed. So, 4 by 1. Just like this. And we'll make it a 2-door system, so it'll be harder for them to escape. Should they try it? I highly doubt they would. But we never know. Yeah, that looks good. Now, this marble one's going to take a while. I'm just going to go ahead and target all the marble blocks I can see and tell them to haul them. have like 200 and something marble blocks, so it's fine. We're producing an excess of power thanks to the plant scrap generator, which honestly I don't know if we'll need. I think I'm gonna shut it off. I think I'm gonna deactivate the auto refuel for now, because I mean there's no real point to it at the moment. In either case, I think that's about all the time we have for. Sorry for the long. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. This is Shady Kira signing off. Please leave a like, subscribe, share to a friend if you want. Let them know that I'm having fun here, leading an Imperial guard base on this planet that's recently been invaded by both Eldari, Tau, and Orcs. So we'll see what happens. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.